Okay, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to grab Little Steven's underground garage from the Premiere-FTP server. So we're going to show you a couple of different versions here. The first is the most straightforward, and the second will use a FTP client, which is going to be, in my opinion, the easiest. And then we'll also show you how to save a network location locally so you can quickly go back to the same folder week over week and grab your show. So we're working in Windows 7 on this machine. It's gonna look fairly similar if you're running Windows 8 or 10. The options are going to be the same. You can hold down the Windows key and the letter E if you want to use a shortcut to bring up Windows Explorer, but in this case we're just going to open. That's also called File Explorer in some of the later versions of Windows. But this is what it's going to look like. This is where we're going to go. We're going to click into libraries here. Just type in the FTP address. And then hit enter. And my username, this will be supplied to you via email. For this case, and password also supplied to you via email. We're not going to click save password here. We're just going to hit log on. So we see all the folders here on the FTP server, and I'm going to browse to Little Steven Underground Garage. And in here you see, right now you only see two folders. Once we go live after the you will see all of the different station affiliates, and there will be one specific for your station. In this case, we are using the test FM folder. You also see in here a folder labeled 1-Q sheets. This is where you're going to see the weekly rundown every week. Let's make sure I put that in there real quick. And there she is. I don't have Adobe installed on this particular machine, but it's in PDF form. So you would grab that. Either, let's minimize this window. You can click and drag, or you can copy and paste. In this case, I'm just going to drag it over to a Little Steven local folder that I made for myself. And I'm going to go back over here to the FTP. I can use the back button, or I can click on the root folder structure here, and it will get me back to where I need to be. I'm going to go into test FM, and I see a whole bunch of files in here. Because this is a test, what we did was we put a full set for Saturday and a full set for Sunday. If you're an affiliate that runs only on one day of the week, you will only have one set of files in your folder. If there's a case where you may have a day part on Saturday and a day part on Sunday, we will have two complete sets for you, and the reason being is we will have potentially two different inventories of commercials inserted automatically into this program. So we want to make sure that you're running the most accurate commercial inventory for the day of the week that you're going to air the show. But for this example, we're just going to grab one set. So I'm going to highlight 901.510 to 901.518. For those of you that script, these file names will be static. Week over week, they will just update. And right now we're shooting for a Tuesday upload. So I'm just going to hold down the control key and the letter C to copy. I'm going to reduce this folder down and open up my local folder here on the desktop, and I'm just going to right click and paste, and you will see it will download all my MP3s for a given week. Now this is how you will see everything labeled once we start up in January. You'll see that the Q sheet will have the date range in there. And if I go ahead and open up that queue, you'll see this Little Steven's Underground Garage. This is the one for broadcast weekend, and it has a Friday date on it. Some of you may run the show on late Friday night, and that's okay too. And then we'll let you know what songs are being played, when the breaks occur, how long the segments are, and so on and so forth. So that is how you would simply use Windows Explorer or File Explorer to download Little Steven from the Premiere FTP server.